Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to, I think it's part 4. Okay, let's try that again. So, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. Today is 12/29/2024. We're at the end of the year here, and I'm pretty much not getting any more decks that I know of. I have 4 out, 2 Kickstarter and 2 indie. None of them have shipped, so I doubt I'm getting them in the next 2 days or 3 days, whatever you want to call it. It's in the morning time on Sunday, 12/29/2024, and I have been doing a lot of videos. If you haven't noticed, I'm doing a hashtag 2024 tarot reflections, and this one is my top 10 tarot for the year. I don't like to do this before the end of the month is up, but I know I'm not getting any more decks unless I go purchase one now in store somewhere. Or on Amazon, which can take a day, maybe 2. But there's nothing that I want at this moment. I have a couple decks in mind that are mass market, but I'm probably going to be switching to a lot more indie in the next year, because there's a lot of indie decks I want and I just have not bought them. That being said, I have 12 decks to show you. 2 are runners up. Of those 12, only 2 are mass market. I just noticed that when I was pulling them off the shelf. I'm like, what is happening? So, without further ado and further ramble, this is part 4 of my hashtag tarot reflections, top 10 tarot of the year. I'm going to do a top 10 oracle of the year also, because I don't have that kind of time to do 20, 30 decks, whatever, because there's just a lot. I had so much trouble deciding this year because there were so many decks that came into my collection that I've been waiting on, some 2, 3, 4 years, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do or say. So basically all the ones that I've been waiting on for a long time are in my top 10, and I've had them enough time that I've used them and know that they're fantastic, and there might be a couple repeats from a couple previous videos in this, but I can't help it. So, my runners-up, one is the Universal Folk Tarot. Actually, hold on. Mass market. Yeah, this one there's 3 mass market. So, 2 of them are in the runners-up. So, this is by U.S. Games, Universal Folk Tarot. I think it came out in like April. It has a humongous book that comes with it. Huge book. Huge book. They're trying different things with this cardstock. It's a linen cardstock. It came with a matte black edging. The backs are gorgeous. It's like oracle size, and it shuffles amazing. I can't really riffle shuffle it, because that stretches my hand out to where it hurts. So I just waterfall it, and it shuffles amazing like that. This is a type of this deck I'm kind of been waiting on. I used it when I first got it. The miners all have keywords also, which I freaking love. The Oracle deck came out, I think, last year, and then the Tarot came out this year. Maybe 2 years ago, the Oracle came out. And I've always had it on my list. I just was like, hemming and hawing. But then I saw the Tarot, and I'm like, that is stunning. And I had to get it. And so when the Tarot came out, I bought both the Tarot and the Universal Folk Oracle, and I've not regretted it. They're the perfect pair together. Chef's kiss together. They're stunning. This deck is beautiful. It feels like that comfy, cozy in the middle of wintertime, sitting by a roaring fire with your hot chocolate and a blanket and a book in your hand. That's this deck. It's the cozy winter deck, and I freaking love that for that. I don't have a lot of cozy winter decks, because any winter deck I have is usually a shadow work deck, and this is not that. This is the exact opposite, and I could not do a top 10 video, even though it's not in my top 10, without saying something about this deck. because it is beautiful. Beautiful. So that's why it nearly made the cut. But it's a gorgeous deck. Gorgeous, gorgeous deck. And I love it to pieces. And I used it quite a bit when I first got it, and then I put it away. I'm like, this is mainly for winter. So it will be coming out shortly. I have like 3 decks I want to really get into in January, and this is one of them. So that was the first runner-up. Second runner-up is the Illumina Tarot. It was an indie deck. It came out mass market in October, I think, by Rockpool. Freaking beautiful. Everything about this is stunning. Stunning, 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 stunning. I love the cardstock. It's got this nice indie quality shimmy. It's got a silver edging. It shuffles. Ripple shuffles. Freaking, that was my bad. Amazing. Amazing. These are the backs. Let's see that one more time. There we go. It's gorgeous. And I did not know that this was the same people that did Connected and Free until after I saw this coming out. Like, ooh, that's a gorgeous deck. And I was drawn to this deck because I've always wanted the Connected and Free. It's been out of print for a long time. Hopefully she brings it out mass market as well, because that's really, truly the deck I wanted. I'm like, if I can't have that, I'm going to have this tarot. And this came out mass market. I think it was October. This came out. So freaking beautiful. And I just, again, I could not mention a top 10 without having this as a runner-up in there. I just felt bad for not adding it because it's so beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. So, you're wondering, if these two are in the runners-up, what could possibly be in the top 10? Because these two are gorgeous. And they're fabulous readers, and I love them. They narrowly missed the cutoff. So, top 10. Number 10 is the Madame Muse Tarot, which you guys have already seen this. I use this quite a bit. I got it at the beginning of the year. I actually got it. It shuffles amazing. It's an indie deck. Beautiful backs. It's got gold edging. You can see it's chipped away. I've used the crap out of this deck. It's a collage deck. It's got the planetary and zodiac sign symbols on the cards. I freaking love it. I hemmed and hawed forever on it. I won a gift card in a drawing last Christmas at work. And I bought this deck with it. So my job bought this deck, and I freaking love it. If I win a gift card this year, because we do the Christmas thing after the new year, because there's so much going on, and a lot of people are off at the end of the year trying to get all their vacation time and stuff in. We do it in the beginning of the year, January. So if we do another one and I win another gift card, I already have a deck of mine that I'm going to buy for it with it. So also a collage deck. But this is gorgeous. I freaking love it. You guys have seen this already in a couple videos. 1 or 2 videos I've already done in the last couple days. Madame Muse Tarot, number 10. Number 9 was a surprise. It's in my surprise decks. It's a Modern Tarot by Ethany. Modern Love Tarot. And I didn't mention in that video, this is now, I don't know that it's out of print at the moment, but she is retiring this deck. It will be out of print if it's not. I got it off her Amazon site on Amazon. The book is huge. Like I said in the previous video, it comes gilded. It's freaking nice indie shimmy quality. It's oracle size. It's freaking beautiful. Like I said in the previous video, I got this. I've seen it for years and was not attracted to it. And then this year something kept nagging me to buy it, and I'm like, but I don't want it. And it's like, but you need it, buy it. And I bought it, and before I was done with the walkthrough, I was like, love. And then I did a mediumship reading with it, and it blew my mind. I'm like, this is an underrated deck simply because it says Modern Love Tarot, which makes you think it's like a romantic kind of deck. It's not. It's hard hitter. It's everything you need it to be in a mediumship reading, and it gets to the heart of the issues. So fabulous. And I just have no words for it. If you have not done a mediumship reading with this deck, do so. Love this Hermit. It reminds me of when I lived in New Mexico and the Hot Air Balloon Festival. Just fabulous. I have one other deck that has that in there, and it's fabulous. Beautiful, beautiful deck. That's my number 9. Just because it blew me away so hardcore, and I've used it quite a bit. More than I thought I would. So number 8, and that was an indie deck as well. Number 8 is the Journey of the Unicorn's Journey Tarot by Lisa Pepez, who we all know and love. This was a Kickstarter. I love everything about it. She knows exactly what kind of cardstock and book and all that she wanted in. You know what? She did not disappoint. It's got a nice matte pink edging. And of course, it's a nice linen cardstock that doesn't slide. Love the backs. Love the fronts. This is my only, no pun intended, unicorn deck. I think it's stunning. And I did not think I would like it. I thought I was going to get it to support her. And I'm like, I'm never going to use it. And then I got it, and things changed. It's not a hard hitter, but it does tell you like it is. And I love that. And I feel like that's almost like Lisa's personality. Like, she's going to be nice about it, but she's still going to give you the truth, right? And so I just feel like this is almost like her essence, her personality in this deck. And even though I've never met her, we would get along great because of that. But this is a stunning, stunning deck. Every part of it is quality. The cardstock, the edging, the coloration of it, everything is just beautiful. And it's got this beautiful story that goes along with it, and it's just amazing. So I had to include this. I had it at number 10, and I'm like, well, no, it should not be. It shouldn't be that low. So I put the Metamuse at number 10, and the order they're in now, I'm cool with. So this is number 8, Unicorn Journey Tarot. Number 7, no, yeah, 7, 6. Okay, it's a slow tarot. I got this year. It's been out for a long time. I got it this year. And the Unicorn's Journey Tarot came out this year. So far, I think that's the only one that came out this year in a Kickstarter. This is a nice linen cardstock as well. It's got beautiful backs. I hemmed and hawed in this deck for years. And I loved the cardstock, the imagery. I just had a problem with the double card. And then once I realized I no longer had a problem with the double card, I'm like, why are you still not buying it? I'm like, I don't know. And then I bought it, and I was like, duh, you should have bought this sooner. It's stunning. Stunning artwork. Just stunning artwork. It is also, to me, a hard hitter. It tells it like it is, and I love decks that will just give you the facts and move on with their day, because they don't have time to mess with you about, anything. And I love this deck for that. I also think this is a deck it's a good mediumship deck. I think, I see this deck as like I don't know if you guys ever watched the Indiana Jones, where it starts off. It's one of the newer ones where he starts off in this empty town, and they're doing tests for bombing, and the town is just like, everybody just left it as is, and then he realizes he's in a danger zone. They're about to explode it with the bomb. But that's how I feel about this deck. Like, everybody just left this town and left things how they were. And what you're seeing is snapshots of pictures or memories that maybe even the town has of when there was people there, which really intrigues me with this deck. I don't know why. And I don't know why I feel that way about this deck. That's how it feels to me. Like, it's a town that remembers when there was people. And that's probably the best explanation I've done for this deck so far. The town is empty, but it still remembers has these memories of this town, or of people in it. And I freaking love it. I just love it to pieces. And I've used this quite a bit this year. It is a great mediumship deck as well. So that is a slow tarot, also an indie deck. Next one is my only in the top 10 mass market deck. The Desert Illuminations Tarot by Lindsay D. Williams. I just got it by Hay House. It's not supposed to come out until December 31st. I pre-ordered it, and they sent it early. So I've been playing with it all week. It's got this teal matte edging. It's got the beautiful, luscious, soft cardstock of U.S. Games, but like with a little gloss. It shuffles amazing. I've been having so much fun with this deck the last week and a half. Oh my goodness, so much fun. I don't know what I just did there. So much fun. I've even showed people at work, like, the alien with 6 boobs, and the alien riding the cow, and then the judgment card with the cow. But yeah, they actually have a nickname for this card at work now. Crazy. I don't know what it is about this deck. I just think I'm mad at myself that I didn't buy the indie before now. Because, and I love the Chariot, Wild Bill Hickok with his horses. The Nightmare card. Oh, it's so stunning. It's so fun. I've just been having a blast working with this the last week and a half. I was planning on changing it up because we're changing out to the middle of the week, but I probably will still use it for the next couple of days to end my year using this deck. I just think it's fun and beautiful, and I didn't grow up, I lived in New Mexico for 3 years, so I love the dynamic there. I love this Judgment card so much. I love the alien riding the cow too, but I don't see that anywhere. It's cute. Oh, there he is. I love it. It cracks me up. It's so beautiful, and yeah, I just love it to pieces. So I've been having so much fun with this. This was one of my last decks I got in the year. So yeah, it's cool. Desert Illuminations by Lindsay D. Williams. It's mass market now. So if you haven't got it, go get it. Top 5. So excited. This is another one that you've seen before. It's When Women Had Wings. This is U.S. Games also. U.S. Games is getting their own video this year because I've gotten a lot of U.S. Games decks. This one is one of them that surprised the crap out of me. This is Angie Solin's deck, and I think it's her first tarot. Beautiful backs, beautiful purple edging. They're a little tall, so that kind of hurts my hands a little. It doesn't bite into me like you would think the edging does. I want to tell you, though, this is one of the most beautiful decks I've gotten this year. So freaking stunning. So stunning. And it reads beautiful. It reminds me of my Tarot de la Nuit a little bit, but at the same time, it's not dark like that one. That one will slap you. That one bitch slaps you. This one is just like a gentle friend, or gentle, almost like a grandmother in a way, that just like, hey, here's what's going on. Here's options you have to change that. And I freaking love it. Sometimes you need beautiful artwork that is in a subtle, beautiful, reminding way. And I love that about this deck. It's so stunning, so beautiful. I love the Chariot in this. See if I can find it real quick. Oh my god, just look at these gorgeous cards. Gorgeous. The whole deck is beautiful. And it's on the premise that, women had wings. We still have wings, and they still flutter under our skin. We just have to remember how to fly. And I'm like, that's freaking stunning. That's beautiful. Look at this freaking hermit. Gorgeous. I mean, just stunning. Look at this moon. It's the cover of the box in the book. Oh, it was just stunning. It's so stunning. It surprised me so hard. It was just so beautiful, and I freaking love it to pieces. So that is top 5 right there. And if you look at the box, let's see what it says here. It says in the box, the opening cover, you may not be able to see or touch them. You may have lost your memory of them altogether, but you do indeed have wings. They may be fluttering just under the surface of your skin, or folded deep in the realm of your psyche. They may be crumbled or torn, lying tattered in the will of despair, but they are as real as your breath and as necessary. And I almost cried when I opened this box and saw that. And I was hooked from that moment on. So, top 4. It's number 4. Heartwood Tarot. We knew it was coming, right? We knew this was coming. We had to know this was coming. I mean, there ain't nothing about Three Truths Tarot that I don't absolutely love. They're one of 4 artists and creators that I will buy everything they create. Doesn't matter. You could white chalk on a freaking card and I'm going to buy it because it's that stunning. And the way Adam Oehler's artwork is just beautiful. So everybody I know has had a time of their life with this deck this year. They came out this year. When Women Had Wings, that was a mass market too. So that was U.S. Games. That came out this year also. I think all the rest of these came out this year. This one came out this year. Just stunning. Freaking beautiful. I don't know what to say. It's just gorgeous. And I freaking love it to pieces. So that was the Heartwood Tarot. My music just went off. There's nothing. Yeah, I can't believe. I keep feeling like the When Women Had Wings is a indie, but it's not. So I did have 2 in the top 10 that were mass market. So I had 4 total mass market decks. So number 3 is the Rhythm and Soul Tarot. This is not higher just because of the 2 that's ahead of it. But this deck, I saw it on Kickstarter. Couldn't afford it at the time. It is an indie. I can't shuffle it that way. I can only waterfall shuffle it. But you can see I've used the crap out of it. This is my childhood. The happy parts of my childhood in a deck. I grew up 40 minutes from Memphis. This takes place in Memphis. It's beautiful. It is stunning. And as soon as I saw that it was available on their website, the creator's website, I bought it. And I have not regretted it. The last half of the year, I got so many cool decks that I'm just like, ugh. I don't know how I'm going to do a top 10. The card stock is growing on me. I don't really know if I still don't know if I care about it or not. It's the same creators as Southern Gothic Oracle, and I freaking pair them 2 together, and they're fabulous. The Chariot is the Elvis's pink Cadillac in front of his mansion, which I've seen all these things. Sun Records is the sun. I've sat in front of that building. This deck is just, it's just my childhood in a deck. The happy moments in my childhood in a deck. And it just blew me away. And it worked ancestrally fabulous. And I've hardly put it down. Next deck, I could almost not put down for like a month straight. I got it this year. This is the second edition of a deck that's been out. The second edition came out this year. The pre-orders, and then it came out this year. It is the Unfinished Business Tarot by MJ Cullinane. Second printing. OMG. I was not prepared for, this is number 2, by the way, not prepared for how much, I mean, even the cardstock is like this nice soft mat, but it's super thin, so it shuffles amazing. They're oracle size. Look at that. Gorgeous. I was not prepared. The book, mwah, chef's kiss, just fantastic. The backs are gorgeous. Everything about this deck is stunning, and I'm still waiting on another deck of hers that is the second, maybe third printing of, maybe the second printing of. It said it ships in December. It hasn't shipped yet, so I don't know what's going on with that. I don't even see a tracking number, nothing for it yet, but I know I'll get it. I got this one. This is fabulous. Every person in here is a spirit. Every one of them have their own story of how they died. This is the ultimate mediumship deck. Period. End of story. And on top of that, the artwork is just absolutely freaking stunning. I have no other words for this deck. But if you don't have this deck by MJ Cullinane, this is the one deck you should have. Because it is fabulous. It's so gorgeous. I used it a lot with her Urban Crow Oracle, which I got in January, which was just beautiful, no matter what I paired it with. But this is number 2, the Unfinished Business Tarot, a Ghostly Tarot. Unfinished Business, a Ghostly Tarot, MJ Cullinane, second printing. Even the box is like a nice silky matte, gorgeous. Anyway, ready for number 1? Because this is the thing. If you don't have number 1, my number 1, as your number 1, what's wrong with you? I've been waiting on this deck for like 4 years, and it finally came out. Indie this year. I pre-ordered it. I think it started pre-order in December of last year. Got it in March of this year. And I had a very hard time letting it go to put other stuff in use other stuff because I've been waiting on it for so long. So long. Like the Desert Illuminations, I waited on it to go mass market for years because I heard it was going mass market for years. Waited on it for a long time. This one is I got it in March and knew immediately it was going to be my number one for the year. Period. End of story. It is the Tarot of Echoes by by Anatorian. Who else would have an indie deck? Anatorian 2024. She also had an Oracle deck this year that's in my top 10. No matter what she does, it will be in my top 10. Just like MJ Cullinane's work. When I got the Unfinished Business, I knew it was going to be in my top 10. Just like the Heartwood Tarot. I knew because it's Three Trees Tarot, it was going to be in my top 10. This deck, when I got it, before I got it, I knew this was going to be number one on my list for the rest of the year. Nothing has topped it. These are the backs. It's got the nice, beautiful Oracle of Echoes cardstock, just like the Oracle of Echoes. Again, she is one of 3 or 4 people in the world that could just draw chalk on a piece of paper and sell it to me as a card, and I will buy it. Because it's, no matter how she does it, it's going to come out stunning. Stunning. And I know a lot of people didn't care. You either really hated or really loved the Bonestone, and Earthflesh Tarot, which she's the artist for. But I know so many people have the Oracle of Echoes, and it's like their number one Oracle deck ever. So for you to not have the Tarot too is just weird to me. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. This had to be number one. Like I said, before I even got it, when I pre-ordered it, I was like, unless there's a hiccup and I don't get it in 2024, this will be my number one deck. And it has not changed from that spot since I got it in March. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I just watched Simon from the Hermit's Cave's top 10 Oracle Tarot decks of the year, and it was also his number one. Again, I've waited on this for so long. I waited while she did other projects and came back to this. She does say it's going mass market. I will still buy it mass market. I've got the other one that she did that she stopped doing this one for to finish. That's the French deck, the Le Tarot Arthurian. Freaking amazing deck. I freaking love it. I can't read any of the French, but it's an RWS deck, so it translates beautifully, even without knowing the language. But this is my number one, no matter what. It was never not going to be my number one. I've been waiting on it and waiting on it and waiting on it, and I'm not a patient person. And then I got it in March, and I'm like, it's fabulous. But that's all my top 10 decks, tarot decks for the year of 2024. I'm so excited to see other people's this is one of my favorite videos I like to watch at the end of the year. Everybody starts doing their top 10, and I freaking love it. Again, because I have so many tarot and I had so many Oracle, it was bad enough to narrow down just the tarot to top 10. I couldn't have done a top 10 with both in one video. That would have been crazy. I had so many decks come in this year that were amazing, so I decided to break it up. So I'm going to do a top 10 tarot, top 10 Oracle. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night.